for this quest, you aren't going to need anything. You can begin by speaking to Wizard Myrtle, who's on the northern side of the Wizard's Tower Island. Speak to Wizard Myrtle, and she will tell you that she's a waterbender, basically, and she needs help getting the people of the tutorial island back from their sunken island. So you need to go find Vanica, who was the combat tutorial on Tutorial Island. He's located in the Edgeville dungeon. Once you're in the dungeon, you're going to want to go north. If you're lower level, these skeletons will attack you. Talk to Vanica about Beneath Cursed Tides, and choose the 4th chat option. Tell him you want him to come back, and then head back to the Wizard's Tower. Vanica will be there, flirting with Myrtle. Talk to Myrtle once more, and they're going to tell you to meet them at Mudskipper Point so you can dive down to the island. Mudskipper Point is located on the southern side of Port Sarum. Before you talk to him, you're going to want to unequip both weapons. Anything you have in your hand slots, basically. Tell him you're ready to go and choose whatever diving apparatus you like. You'll be put down on Tutorial Island. You're going to want to search the bottle right next to the door, read the book, and exit out of it, and you'll be given a key. Now you can open the door and talk to the weird-looking spider lady there. This is going to be Brenna, who was the old fishing and cooking tutor. What you need to do here is cook a shrimp. So what you're going to want to do is grab one shrimp next to her once you're done talking. Catch a shrimp and bring it over to the steam vent. You'll cook it perfectly and bring it back to her. She's never seen somebody cook a shrimp first try, so you need to get a shrimp and burn it. To do this, you're going to need to grab some seaweed and cut down a tree. Use your little soggy stick you got to move the boulder over the vent. And now you're going to want to catch another shrimp and click on the steam vent. When you click on it, you have the option to burn the shrimp, bring back that burnt shrimp and your cooked shrimp, and talk to Brenna. She'll take both and you can move on to the cook. Talk to the cook inside his little building, and he's going to have you cook him some seaweed salad. So he's going to give you this little music box. You're going to want to turn these handles to make the jellyfish happy. So you're going to turn the second handle, the third handle, and then the first handle in that order. If you've done it right, the jellyfish will become pacified and turn blue. And you can pick some seaweed. Once you have the seaweed, head back inside. And use the seaweed on the table. He's going to give you some recipes. So my first recipe is sweet, sour, and spicy. You need to do the spices in the order that he tells you, and it says it at the top of the screen, so it's kind of hard to mess it up. After you do 3, you can move on. Now you're going to get to the smithing part, so you want to go in and climb down the ladder here in this building. And go talk to the mining and smithing instructor. You can just click off, you don't need to say anything to him. You're going to want to mine 1 tin and 1 copper. And use those on the furnace. If it asks you to smelt, just say yes. And then right click on the furnace to close the door. Use the pump. And then light the furnace. And then you can take your bronze bar out and smith a bronze dagger. You don't have to talk to him. You can, though, and then move on. Talk to Vanica in the next room and begin your combat training. Any of the chat options work here. Just go through the gate and click on the sword and shield inside of the room. Now what you have to do here is click on the rats' faces, the ripples, and the scratches on your screen. Just don't click on any fish. After a while, your character will have killed all of them. You'll take off your blindfold and they'll all be dead. Go back out and talk to Vanica once more. And then head up the ladder to the northern side of the room. Talk to the financial advisor, and then read the memo on the eastern side of the room, the diary on the western side of the room, and the calendar on the northern side of the room behind the bank booths. The solution to the vault door is 139. It's the banker's berth here. So just whenever the arrow is pointing at the number, you hit enter and it'll put that number in. Once you get it right, the vault door will open and you have to click on it once more to go through. Don't bother picking up any extra GP as it's quest only GP. Take it back to the financial advisor and you can continue to the prayer part. Talk to Brother Brace, and he's going to give you his friends list to go find out where his prayer book is from his fish friends. They're located here. There is a yellow fish, a red fish, and a green fish. You only have to look at the friends list once, and your character will remember the names. Talk to these fish, and you'll get clues as to where the prayer book is. They can be hard to click on, so just keep trying. The solutions for where the prayer book is could be behind the anchor to the right on screen right now, or the coral reef right in front of the church. After you talk to the third fish, they'll tell you where it is. And if you talk to the other fish, they'll just say something along the lines of stranger danger, and they won't talk to you. So if your third fish told you it was the anchor, it'd be on the left right here. But mine was behind the coral, so I have to search the coral for the prayer book. Bring the prayer book back, and you'll get a key to continue on. And you can click through the door. Now for the final part is the magic instructor. Speak to the wizard. Choose any of the chat options, or don't really, and just go attack a chicken. Your character just blows a bubble around him, and then talk to the wizard again. You'll be stopped, and a cutscene will start. Now for this battle, you need to help Wizard Myrtle beat Hector Vivian. So you need to channel on her, or channel the spell itself, and whenever these Crassians pop up, you want to click on them just once and then go back to channeling. Wizard Myrtle has a bar over her head signifying how close she is to beating Hector, and the more full that bar gets, the faster the Crassians spawn. So it gets a little tougher towards the end, but it's still a really easy fight at the end of a quest. After you've done it, you need to click on Hector Vivian to finish him, and you'll blow a bubble around him. And then Wizard Myrtle and all of you return to the top. Speak to Wizard Myrtle to finish the quest. You'll have a very long dialogue. Everyone will return to their normal selves, and that's quest complete. If this helped you, leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out some of my other stuff. I got lots of stuff planned to make, and I make boss guides, quest guides, and event guides.